Okay, here we go. I need a gym. Hello, my name's Jay, a middle-aged bald man with an unhealthy obsession with roller coasters, theme parks, and traveling to theme parks to ride roller coasters. Join me in Cologne, Germany, where I will show just how easy it is to travel to one of the world's most celebrated theme parks, Phantasialand, as well as exploring the heights of Cologne and cash in a golden ticket to a chocolate factory. It's my first time to Phantasialand, but will it match the hype? Is it worth the trip? Do I discover a new favorite roller coaster? Is this place really as good as they say? Let's find out together. After leaving Phantasialand on their shuttle bus, I headed back to Cologne from Brühl train station. My next hotel couldn't be any closer to Cologne's central station. In fact, it was built into it. Before settling in for the night, I went for a quick amble up the Hohenzollern Bridge. Yes, I think that's it. A bridge covered in tons and tons of locks that people from all over the world had attached to it as a lasting reminder of their time there. You've got to wonder, though, how much accumulated weight tens of thousands of locks add to a bridge. The Ibis Hotel balanced budget and location, sitting a stone's throw from one of the world's tallest cathedrals. The room was stylish and comfortable and had an iconic view from its window. Not a bad view from my room. Alas, the next day would be my last, but having a late night flight meant I had a morning and a full afternoon to kill. Before setting out to murder said time, I went for my last German breakfast. It was a mediocre affair that just about did the job, which would have been redeemed by the waffle iron they had at my disposal if it not been for the lack of instruction on how to actually use it. Oops. After checking out and storing my bag, I began my day at Cologne Cathedral, a behemoth of a Gothic building, as large as it was beautiful. I started with a wander around its great halls and crypts, before beginning my 516-foot ascent into its right tower. Okay, here we go. Don't expect an easy ride. It will make you work for it. I need a gym. Plus, I had to contend with a massive bell end. Thank you. I'm here all week. Okay. Nearly in the rafters. Oh. Holy But the view you get from the top meant it was just about worth it. At least the weather was kind. Middle of November in Germany, and the temperature just about ticked over into the 20s. There's a distinctive smell of people's sweat. Unfortunately, what goes up must come down. It is definitely worth your time and effort, assuming you are somewhat fit and healthy. If you are not in good shape, it could prove to be your last excursion in life, but at least you'll be close to God. 15 minutes walk along the river later, and I came across the factory of what I consider to be the best chocolate in the world, Lindt. And no, they are not paying me to say this. Although if they want to in future videos, you know where I am, Lindt. I couldn't resist a visit to where it was made. Maybe they'd let me climb into a vat of it and swim around. But no, alas, that never happened. But what I got was a fascinating look into the world of chocolate production, from its origins and cultivation.
Holy hell, it's warm in here.
Through to the production process. The smell alone was worth the admission price.
It smells amazing in here.
I spent a good couple of hours soaking in the sights and smells and tastes of Lindt's expertly crafted and delicious brown goop. You could even press a button and have a robotic arm pull a piece of chocolate from the production line and drop it in your hand. That button was pressed so often, I went on a sugar high. I then watched as Lindor truffles were made before my very eyes and immediately bought them for future consumption. The Chocolate Museum was a great place to spend a few hours, with the added bonus of not having a creepy man with a cane kidnapping your children due to flaws in their personalities. After chocolate came lunch. I opted for Mamma Leone's Cosa Nostra restaurant, which sat on the riverfront, an Italian alfresco place with a very chilled out vibe.
Cheers.
I had the wild mushroom and ricotta ravioli, which was one of those meals that tasted nice enough, but you got a bit bored with halfway through. After that, I made my way back to the airport and killed time in the terminal watching Mrs. Doubtfire until the gate opened. It still holds up. And so ends my videos on Cologne and Phantasialand. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part video. If so, why not give it a like? Why not subscribe for what 2026 has in store? I'm pretty new to all this YouTube craziness, so why not leave a comment to let me know what you liked or didn't like so I can improve for the next one. And if you haven't already, please check out my adventure in Copenhagen and their amazing amusement park, Tivoli Gardens. Till next time!